Yo, what is up guys, James here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a bit of a different video. I'm going to be trying to explain sort of things I think are a bit overpowered in Overwatch and might need a bit of tweaking, but it's obviously all opinions, so if you guys don't agree or agree, leave in the comments below what you might think about it. So first up here I've got the Reaper, and I kind of think his his character is pretty much overpowered as it is. I think his special, his ultimate, whatever you want to call it, is pretty overpowered as well. You can flank behind the team, you can use it and just completely kills everyone. It's really hard to try and stop them whilst they're doing it. Also, I think his Wraith ability as well, so if you can combine the ultimate, get in behind everyone. If you don't kill all their team, you can just Wraith out all the way back to your team. I think it's pretty kind of stupid how you can combine the two and literally you cannot die. I think it's pretty hard to try and kill them. And a teleport ability, I don't think it's too bad, but I think some of it could be improved there. So I think he can be a bit annoying to play against sometimes. Up close, his shotguns, as they should be, I guess, are a bit stronger than most guns. Can maybe tweak them a bit, but not too many complaints about that. But also, I think the Tracer, so some of you may be surprised, maybe I think she's a bit... Well, she's like half and half of me, because I think her ultimate ability is really underpowered. I don't think it's good enough. I understand that her movement's really good, so you can get in, you can stick some with it and get out. But I think it's not like the ultimate isn't powerful enough, or it's not like a special enough thing to work up for in the game compared to some others, Say like Hanzo shoots like a huge dragon through walls and shit, but Tracer's got like a little grenade that you pretty much have to stick on someone to kill them unless they're really weak. But the more overpowered thing I think about her is her movement. So I think she can, like, obviously you guys have all played, if you've played the game you understand what I'm saying. She can, like, you get 3 little like jump boosts forward and you get like a walk back in time sort of thing. So I think the way it needs to be changed is it needs to have a bit of a longer cooldown for the movements, because the way you can do it is it comes along every so I don't know how often it is. I'll check and put it up on the screen, but it's like a really fast movement, and you can automatically loads really fast, and you can just get out of sticky situations all the time. It's really annoying to try and shoot her, because I like playing as Hanzo quite a bit. When you come up against a Tracer, and I imagine it's kind of similar with a lot of characters that don't have the ability to shoot multiple times in a row, like really fast, like a soldier or someone like that. So you can try and shoot her, but her movement just completely gets her out of the situation. Really hard to try and kill, and it can be really annoying to try and play against sometimes. But I understand the character a bit, because as I said, I think the ultimate's a bit underpowered, but I think her movement is a bit too fast for people trying to shoot her and stuff. So kind of my opinion, of course. If you agree, disagree, leave that below. Up next we have Bastion, and my problem with him is, one, I think he's a bit of an annoying character. He's a bit of a slow character. You can just change into a turret and sit there. Like me and Aiden might do a bit of a video on this, kind of explaining why it's a bit stupid. Bit of like a parody video, but look for that in the coming days. But what I think is overpowered, of course, he turned into a little sentry gun, and he can just sit there, spray as much as you want. The worst thing about this, I get the sentry gun, but obviously you have a character like that in most games, kind of a bit of a slower character. I do think it's a bit annoying, but the worst thing about it is that he can heal himself, of course, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me, that you can just sit there as a turret, you get hurt, you heal yourself. If you have someone with a shield in front of him, it's just absolutely insane to try and kill them. Yeah, I think that's a bit annoying with Bastion. He has quite high damage as well, so me and Aiden were trying this yesterday and he was absolutely tearing people apart with him. So it's a pretty annoying character there. He doesn't have the most mobility, which is to counteract it, I guess, but still don't quite think it's fair that you can just sit there as a turret and just heal yourself over and over again. But kind of other few things I think are a bit underpowered as well here. I think Winston could need a bit of an improvement. If you guys play as him, you might know what I'm talking about here. Obviously he has a lot of health. I don't think his ultimate is great. I think it should be like a 2-swipe kill, but he might be sometimes you just whack them and they go flying away, and it's really hard to chase him down with Winston even when you have the primal rage, because he's not the fastest character ever. His shield's decent, I quite like the shield, but it's more his gun that I think's a bit underpowered. It doesn't have the best range, and when you lock onto people, I've come up against McCree's multiple times who have just they've shot me with the 6 quick bullets, and then they stun me and do it again, I'm just dead. You can't do anything about it because his gun doesn't kill fast enough. That's sort of my opinion on that, and maybe he could use a bit more damage on his gun. And lastly, one of the characters I think could use a bit of a nerf is Torbjorn, or however you say his name. I'm going to have struggles saying this every time, but I understand his character again. Obviously you have to have a character that does that sort of a build, it helps the team, but one, I think the turret's a bit annoying to play against. If you played it, you'll understand what I'm saying here, unless you play with him and do what you want, of course, your opinion on things. But I think it's a bit annoying when sometimes when the team's on defence, they set up 3 or maybe even 4 of them. They set up turrets, but we'll put them all to level 2, and you just can't get round, physically get round the corner if your team's not playing together. So quite an annoying thing to play against. His gun's alright, no problem with that. I think the ultimate kind of works for his character, of course, but when the turret's that powerful sitting up there, when you're making it level 3, and say they have, like I said, 3 or 4 of them, it's literally an impossible task as your team if you can't get through. So I think that might need a bit of a tweak in there, but obviously all my opinion, guys. If you disagree or agree, please leave a comment below. Nice to have a discussion down there. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and yeah, we will see you in the next one. Peace.